Hello guys, my name is Muhammad Asyraf bin Sudah from Kesembilan Learning Center. Now I'm going to do a video presentation on safety, health and management, one of the subject and complete master in project management. So here we go, let's start. So we start with introduction on BSE construction. So BSE construction, this is you can say this is Vinci is the mother company of BSE and they supported BSE in every operation and financial aspect in Malaysia. So there we go. This we have a current project where BSE construction is managing right now as a main contractor. And here we can see that this is the future plan and future client that they're trying to engage in so that they can establish and expanding their business organization needs. And then, yeah, we go to organization chart. As you can see, this is the organization chart for management level, whereas VC Group is the mother company and supported BST in all the ways. And in Malaysia, we were led by general manager and support by contract department, account department, as well as human resource department. And this is a project team. Briefly, this is how the project team looks like. And if they have a project, whereas the safety team will report it directly to the project director in ensuring that the implementation of SSE management in terms of documentation as well as physical implementation can be done and effectively done. So we go to the policy. So as can be seen, BST construction policy, safety policy is quite good, and there is a segregation, and there is four sections which are the organization commitment, resources, priorities, and responsibilities. And organization commitment, BST construction want to make the workplace safe as possible, and they are show their commitment by allocating the reasonably resources. As you can see on resources part, they generally want to make all the resources available in terms of safety implementation, in terms of documentation as well as physical implementation. So in terms of priorities, of course, they want to ensure that the working place is safe for all, and they want to make the safety, health, and environmental management as a culture. Actually, what is meant as culture is like, I mean, at the end of the document, it's just a document. The important thing is how does we aware of that. So that is the most important thing. So they are focusing on that part, on ensuring how to make it as a culture and the responsibility. Of course, PSC construction never left anyone behind. They want everybody in the organization, internal stakeholder or even external stakeholder, to be responsible in their own safety. Okay, see, this is the implementation of accession management system in PSC construction, where they implement the permanent system where you have a renewal for 6 months and 3 months, 3 months for high risk job and 6 months for an ordinary job. And number two is emergency response plan, where they engaging the relevant authorities in ensuring that the plan is can work effectively if something happen, and periodic training is something like refresher cost, so that people will continuously aware on that, on the management and as well as the implementation. Periodic schedule and construction wares, of course, on this part, BSA has appointed one environmental officer in ensuring that the construction waste are being transferred effectively and legally to the established site or establishment. And periodic machinery and inspection, ensuring that the tools used are really safe, and the workers wouldn't have any problem while performing that task with the tools. So COVID-19, of course, this is the history of COVID-19 from Wuhan, China. Everybody knows that, and every country in the world are facing that right now crisis. And the contrast between the COVID-19 and SARS actually is the high capability of spreading. Instead of SARS don't have that high capability of spreading, but they have a high severity of death. So what most of the country did was movement control order, same goes to Malaysia also, and for China and clinical study, whereas China able to survive the pandemic, whereas Italy most I mean the economic sector are already fall down, so it's quite hard for them between these two countries. Okay, so for SSG management hazard education is more on towards coronavirus actually, on the risk of COVID-19 because I mean that is what currently all organizations all over the world are facing right now. So this is the likelihood as predictable, whereas the green area we have a hazard which we tend to ignore if possible, and the yellow section is means that we have to be aware a little bit, and for the red section of course we need to eliminate or even make a really good risk control lah. And this is among the risk control that can be implemented, elimination, for example, movement control order, substitution, we don't have right now. Engineering control, we have sanitization perform, and administrative control is like much just app where you control the movement of people and the history of the movement. And PPE, of course, face mask now is compulsory. So this is the example of high form in anti-construction for COVID-19 especially. It can be used as a reference for other organizations also. So expectation toward management is more on, we do hope that management can make immediate implementation on this SSC management focusing in COVID-19. And of course, continuous monitoring is a must to ensure that the implementation can be done effectively, whether in documentation or as well as the physical implementation. And of course, firm and good SSC management should be established in ensuring that we do have a direction in case of something unprecedented event happen. For example, like this COVID-19, no one expect it to occur. But then if it is occur, it's good that we have that management, the what SSC management, the established SSC management, so that we won't be panic and the implementation can be done effectively and fast. So that's all for me, and I do hope that people can get some benefit from my presentation, even though it is just presentation, but if it is a practical, then it can be used as a reference, and I do hope that people can work safely because at the end of the day, we do want to go back to our family, to our beloved one safely. Okay, thank you. That's all from me.